Guys, thanks for tuning in. It was a Friday night, and I was feeling adventurous. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make this ERC20 token. How do I do it? YouTube University. So, I find this video by Dan because Dan's the man, and the video is called Create. The title of the video is Create Your Own Cryptocurrency in Just 5 Minutes, How to Make and Deploy an ERC20 Token. So, the thing about this is, when you create a contract, and deploy it, it's going to cost you some ETH. And what happens is you have to have that somewhere or you can't deploy the contract. So here's a smart contract right here. Sorry about that. And deploy. So where would I test this at? Well, luckily we have something called the Rinkeby Testnet. So what is Rinkeby? Rinkeby is a proof of authority network, which means that the blocks are signed by well-trusted community members. This prevents attackers from taking over the mining power on the network. In order to get Rinkeby Ether from a faucet at rinkeby.io, you need to connect your GitHub account to your Ethereum address. So here's what I did. I got the MetaMask. First, you need to have the MetaMask Chrome extension before you do anything. So what is MetaMask? I'm not going to read everything, but this is the important part. MetaMask is a bridge that allows you to visit the distributed web of tomorrow in your browser today. It allows you to run Ethereum dApps right in your browser without running on the full Ethereum node. Why wouldn't we run on a full Ethereum node? We want to test a contract before we put it out there on the Ethereum node like that. Because if there are any bugs, we can't fix them. Whatever you put there, it's gonna stay there. So we have this testnet to help us do that. So when we write our code in an IDE like Remix, which is what I use, and we deploy it, that is how we're going to test it. But how do we get the fake Ether to test it? Have no fear, Astra is here, my friend. So first things first, if you don't have MetaMask, if you don't have that Chrome extension, it's I don't know if it's extension, I don't know, whatever. If you don't have MetaMask, go to this site and get it. I'll put the link below. Second, you need to have a social media account, either Twitter, Google Plus, or Facebook. We'll get back to that later. All right, so pause the video if you don't have MetaMask, go get it and come back. You're already back. Cool. So I'm going to click out of that. Now, here's what we want to do. We say, hey, we need some ETH. Let me open my MetaMask account up. Come here, MetaMask. And we need some of that ETH, right? That fake ETH. So what we're going to do first is we're going to copy our address on our MetaMask account. So go here, open MetaMask. I don't know why my MetaMask won't open. Stop playing with me. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. And we're gonna first things first is we need to make sure we're in the Rinkeby Testnet. And if you want to change that, you go to the drop down menu, but you don't want to change it. You do not want to change it. So make sure you're here. Second, now we want to copy our account address. So that's how you do that. We're going to copy it. Third, we're going to go to one of those social media accounts that I mentioned. I'm going to do Twitter. Paste that address here. Tweet. So I want you to notice something. When I click on this tweet, check out the URL right here. This window. Something's changed about it. We're going to, again, let me go back. We're going to select the tweet, take that URL, copy it, go back to Rinkeby, paste it, and we're gonna say, yo, give me some ETH. What it do? You have choices. You can select 3, 7.5, 18.75. We'll select 3. And now you're gonna have to, one of these things. So where do I see stairs? Boom, 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 boom. verify that I am a real person. It says, okay, I'm not good at these things. So, funding request accepted for Astra at Twitter into, look at there, I've been funded. So, here we go. I got my money. And that's that. I probably should have done like a before after of how much I had before I did this, but sorry about that, people. But maybe we can go to account details and no, and look at the history. Not at all. So, anyway, now what do? Now you're ready to go to this guy's video, follow his instruction, he's dope, and do the contract, and then you'll have some of that fake ETH for when you deploy the contract. I'll put a link for his video below. I'll put a link to MetaMask below. And if you're a person who needs to see something in a different way, I actually wrote a article on Medium, and it goes step by step. So you have no excuse as to why you are not going to make that token. Have fun. Thank you for tuning in, and peace.